Chapter 1. The pain. That was the first thing that came to mind. The unbelievable, agonizing pain. Robotization, tries Tina cursed whoever invented such a cruel process. Her light blue fur and quills played in the gentle forest breeze. Her bluish-gray eyes stared at what were functioning flesh and blood legs. At least, until 1 hour ago. Snively. Robotnik had boomed through the monitor. Tries Tina backed up against the far wall of the roboticizer. Flames shot up from the base as sparks flew from the wires. The system's overloaded, sir, I have to. Snively began, but was cut off as another explosion shook the sparking machine. Tries Tina shielded her face with her arms as the explosion flung shards of glass at her. When she lowered her arms, Tries Tina noticed that half the roboticizer's glass chamber was destroyed. Somehow, she had clambered out of the chamber and taken off running. As she ran, Tries Tina noticed an odd clicking, whirring, and clanking coming from her legs. She reached the border of Robotropolis before she had finally dared to look at her legs. The process had stopped halfway. Wake up call, guys. The hedgehog has landed. Tristana's head shot up off her arms at this. Curious, Tries Tina ventured forth on her hands and knees until she came to a rather large leafy bush. Peering just beyond the topmost leaves, Tries Tina spotted a blue hedgehog with red and white sneakers. Poking out of the hedgehog's backpack was a small fox kit. Wow! How fast did we go, Sonic? The kid asked, his blue eyes full of spirit and wonder. Tries Tina allowed herself a small smile at the child. We were scooting and rooting, little brother, said Sonic in a voice full of gusto. Ah, no way! The child exclaimed with awe. Scooting and rooting. Yep. Tries Tina looked over to the owner of the weary bleat. The walrus tool belt laid across his chest, and appeared to be teal in color. His yellow cap had been displaced by one hand that supported his head. His other hand was planted on a nearby tree for support. Scooting and rooting, he echoed, his voice sounding as if he were going to be sick. As the hedgehog busied himself with a nearby vine, Tries Tina realized in rapid succession that her only hope was to show herself. Standing up on wobbly robotic legs, Tries Tina began to push past the fern. The child heard the noise first and grabbed the hedgehog's shoulder. Sonic! He cried, shaking the limb with all his might. Exhaustion flooded through Tristana's body as Sonic turned in time to see the light blue hedgehog collapse. Rot, get help! Sonic cried as Tries Tina looked at her legs. Smoke began to stream from various places on her legs, and Sonic cried out as one leg began to spark. Please! Tries Tina whispered as her head began to feel light. Please help me! Tries Tina gritted her teeth as a jolt of electricity raced up her spine, and her world went dark.